The state of Texas is now under a public health disaster for the first time since 1901. Governor Greg Abbott is following the health department declaration with executive orders for schools, businesses, and individuals. Big 2's Maggie Glenn has more.
Governor Abbott emphasizes today that these executive orders are not a shelter in place. You will still be able to go to the grocery store, to the bank, and to the park. However, they do temporarily shut down schools, restaurants, and bars across the state.
Number one, every person in Texas shall avoid social gatherings in groups of more than 10.
That was one of the governor's 4 executive orders. The second closes bars, restaurants, and gyms throughout the state, a decision previously left to local governments.
Provided, however, and this is very important, that the use of drive-through, pickup, or delivery options is allowed and, in fact, highly encouraged throughout the limited duration of this executive order.
The third bans visitors to nursing homes and retirement facilities, and the fourth shuts down schools until April 3rd at the earliest. Governor Abbott today also recommending, but didn't require, non-essential employees across the state to work from home.
Offices and workplaces, they remain open, but should only ask for essential employees to report to the place of work, and where feasible, allow and encourage employees to work from home or other remote sites.
Dr. John Hellerstedt reminding everyone the importance of acting now to flatten the curve.
If we delay, we will not only pay a higher price than is necessary, but will rue the day that we, all of Texas, did not choose to act decisively.
Dr. Hellerstedt added today that the quicker Texans act to slow the spread, the sooner we will all be able to return to normal life. In Austin, Maggie Glenn, back to you.
Governor Abbott also said his executive order accelerates the unemployment process so that people will be able to get their unemployment benefits faster. These orders go into effect tonight at 11:59 p.m. The governor has also extended the deadline 60 days for certain motor vehicle transactions. Officials say it applies to all registration renewals, disabled parking renewals, and temporary 30-day permits. You are encouraged to use the state's website for any other matters. And Governor Abbott addressing the state last night on how Texas is responding to the coronavirus concerns. In a town hall that we hosted with Governor Abbott from Austin, aimed to put the coronavirus in context for Texans. Big 2's Wes Rappaport has the details.
Hi there. On the same day, the governor enacted those statewide orders on public gatherings, school closures, and restaurants. He joined us for an hour right here to talk about the state's response to coronavirus.
I know that many of you are concerned, maybe scared, maybe confused. You deserve answers.
From healthcare to small businesses, testing to education, he explained how his new executive orders will work for all Texans.
The main thing we're focused on right now is really the only thing we can do to secure your safety and public health in the state of Texas, and that is to contain expansion and transmission of the disease.
There is a storm coming. It's the coronavirus.
The message from state leaders is clear. The goal is to stop the spread of the coronavirus.
We must be all in this together to make sure that you are monitoring your peers and explaining to your peers they cannot congregate in groups of more than 10 people. Otherwise, they're posing a risk to you and your health and your parents and your grandparents.
After President Trump announced an agreement to close the Canadian border to non-essential, non-commercial activity, Governor Abbott says the southern border could follow suit.
It's my understanding that there may be an announcement tomorrow by the president involving Mexico. If not tomorrow, it may be coming soon, probably articulating the similar standard, and that is doing the best to close the border for purposes of cross-border traffic of people who could be bringing COVID-19 into the United States. It would be doing what we're doing here in Texas already, but still allowing commercial traffic to continue.
As for the economic downturn many Texans are facing, there's a disaster declaration fund valued at $150 million and the state's rainy day fund. But the governor said Texas industries can be corrected without accessing those contingency plans.
Money is not the problem. It's public health safety. And if everyone does their job from a public health safety standpoint, there won't be a money problem in the end.
Abbott's new statewide mandates take effect at midnight Friday. In Austin, I'm Wes Rappaport. Back to you.